Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video again. It has been a lot of fun over the last couple of days playing Civil War, the alliance-based event where we have to take on boss levels of Captain America and Iron Man, and they can be pretty tough. Hopefully it's been going well for you guys. Let me know how it's been and what team you guys started with. And, did you get through it to the end for the special legendary token that you can use for a draw for the brand new 5-star? Our team did get through. The Team Iron Man side is what we played on. We chose Team Iron Man because we fought against the boss level Captain America first. I think he's a little bit easier to beat than the boss level of Iron Man, and we'll cover that in a little bit. And we're going to jump into the action. I haven't finished yet the Team Cap side, and I did get full progression on Iron Man side. So we're able to do both of them with our alliance, and that is so great having a big active team on your side of the alliance to get you through it all. So, all right, good deal. Let's start in the DPD here. We haven't fought the Crash of the Titans yet. It's been open for just 2 days out of the 5-day cycle, but I thought we'll get into it earlier instead of later in the availability. I usually used to do it late, but now I think I should do it early in case you guys see something that can help you get through the fight. Well, we have to take on the 3-star version of Gamora with Star-Lord, and I'm a big fan of 4-star Star-Lord. You better back it up. Let me take a quick look at his layout. Sometimes I give him different power levels. Yeah, here we go. I think what we want to do is a lot of times I'm a big fan of his purple, but once you start playing 5-star characters, you might take his purple down and have his yellow up at level 5, since it can help their abilities more than his own. But let's take purple down and increase sleight of hand, and I'll cover why right here. So sleight of hand, he swaps 3 of his enemy's possessions, which really, with a little surprise. So he really just turns 3 tiles into 2-turn countdown tiles that deal 853 damage to the enemy team, but additional damage of 1591 to the target. So it's team damage plus some additional to the target is great. You can plan out who needs to take more of that. The best thing about this is his countdowns, the tiles you choose, can overwrite almost anything, including enemy special tiles, their own enemy countdowns, and stuff like that. So sleight of hand can be super powerful depending on what you choose to change to the CDs. And sometimes I pick a tile that when the countdown resolves, it'll line up matches for me too. So it can help you with some board strategy as well. So everyone with me, like I said, I often go power at level 5, but I think 3 is going to be good in this Crash because he every time she plays an ability, and Gamora has a very inexpensive red ability, so that might start things off for us. Every time the enemy team plays an ability, he creates automatically a countdown tile, a yellow one, on the board that reduces the ability cost of yellow, blue, and green powers. Okay, and so let's see. And if we have a power level 5, he does reduce the cost of everything but black. So we could, I think we're going to get by just fine with Star-Lord's reduction at 3. I think this is just fine. Okay, let's take a look at oldest trick in the book. This is the one you have to think about a little bit when you play it, but that's an additional reason why you might want his purple at 5 for this. He deals 4310 damage, but deals an additional 1817 damage per friendly countdown tile, up to 6 on the board. So the more purple, the more CDs you get out from his purple, that adds additional damage to his red. So that's why I think that's going to be better. I never really reduce his red down unless I have a different red user on the team I have to be using. So the additional damage for the countdowns can really stack up quite a bit, and it's a big punch. Let's get into it. We'll cover Gamora's abilities a little here. Then we'll go in and fight. Whoops, too far. And we'll fight the boss level version of Captain America in Civil War, and then we'll take on the Iron Man boss level. So here we go. Gamora has a green ability that's really pretty dangerous. It's a team damage, and it also has a 2-turn stun component. So that'll stun me for sure if she gets that off. It costs 12. I think we'll be able to avoid her getting that much green, I guess. But if we match green, we're not building up for our own abilities, of course, so you have to consider that. We're going to fight over red AP. Razor's Edge only costs 5, and she deals 1476 damage for a really inexpensive ability. I don't really want her to fire this off much, but one time might be worth it to take the damage, because then Star-Lord will reduce the cost of our other abilities. And then you definitely don't want her to get black. It costs 12 again, so that's expensive. But she creates strike tiles on every yellow tile based on a calculation of how many tiles have her icon on it. Well, she's the only one in the match, so everything but Team Up is going to have her her icon, and that could be a really bad number of strike tiles. Well, purple-red combo move is pretty obvious start, I think, for me. And that's what we're going to continue to do, is match purple and red, and while trying to keep her away from black primarily, of course, and then green. You can get some of it, of course. We just have to keep her away from 12. Okay, so now she's at 6 black, so now I need to pay attention to black matches a little bit more. Lucky drop on that extra move. Okay. So, there's a black match, red and purple. That critical tile will do a lot more damage if we could match it with one of Star-Lord's colors instead of just that green that it's lined up with. Well, let's just get our red qualified here, and we know we can play it whenever it works out. She's at 9 green now. I guess I'd better watch that better. 9 black. Remember when I said it'll be hard for her to get that that added up quickly? There it is. Star-Lord has good match damage on yellow, but doesn't build up an active ability like we said. So we need her to get red, hit us with her cheap ability, so that our purple would go from a cost of 10 to only 8. But we still need another match of purple. There, she's got 4 red now. And she got her black. I let it happen somehow. So she's going to create a lot of strike tiles on the board right here. Wow, that is going to be a lot of damage. 1492 from that match. Let's turn on our animations. Should have had that on already. That's actually very troubling, because now Star-Lord doesn't have a yellow tile to place his countdowns on to decrease our AP costs. Did you notice that? He would have done that when she played her ability, but couldn't, because there was just no yellow locations for it. There we go. Now there's a yellow, and that's where our countdown will go. Got it. Okay, so our purple now is reduced. Friendly powers cost 2 less in certain colors, but I don't think he's decreasing the cost of purple ability, unfortunately. We need to get purple quick before our countdown resolves, or not there we'll have to wait for another one. Not going to be able to do it. There's another Razor's Edge. That'll start another countdown tile. Cool. If we find purple, that's going to be just about the beginning of the end of this match. So I'll match away my countdown. Oh wow, there it goes. We have our purple match. And a match 4 in yellow. Let's do something creative here. Let's match green, which drops purple. Lucky red, cool. Alright, well we don't have our countdown out to decrease our ability costs, but it's going to be tough to let her get enough red to do that, so let's just go ahead with our sleight of hand. We'll play it on that strike, and that one. Override all of her strike tiles but one. While that's out there, oldest trick in the book, like we said, does 4310 damage, but an additional 1817 per countdown tile up to 6. Unfortunately, I wish we had his yellow passive CD out. That would add to it, but we've got a lot of red. 9,700, and it would have been more. Let's go ahead and finish things off with another oldest trick in the book. Hey, look at that. Boom. It's over. So even though things didn't go our way for a long time in that match, turned out pretty easy for Star-Lord to win. Legendary token. And all the other progress. Great. We'll come back and do the easy nodes later. And we have a legendary token coming up and a Kate Bishop cover reward on day 1284 and 1285. For just a couple days, we'll get there. Great. Let's take on Team Cap in Civil War. To get there, we have to defeat a side node. The game refers to them as pins. So let's take on this wave node with Storm. These are pretty tough now because this is the last day of the event, and the difficulty scales to your roster. And since I have 5-star champs, the enemy level range is up to 474. That can be pretty big, of course. So let's we have to play with Storm, one of the versions of Storm. We'll go with a 3-star. And let's bring along kind of a gimmick effect that we'll get from Kitty Pryde after playing Storm's black ability for Hailstorm, because then Kitty will increase the strength of those attack tiles that are all over the board every turn. That'll be pretty good. And then let's see, what 4-star could we bring along? We have a lot of choices here from boosted characters to use. So we're going to have Storm's green, black, Kitty's red, yellow, so purple and blue. Who do we have with the purple and blue ability that are from the 4-star boosted list? Kate is, I think I used her recently. Winter Soldier, we just used him also in the Versus event. You know what? We never get a chance to play boosted Howard the Duck. Let's do it. We'll take his blue ability up and his green down because we'll be using Storm's green. We'll cover his abilities when we get ready to play them. And let's jump into the action. I think we're going to be good here with our ability set. What should we build up here? Let's boost a couple of purple, just because Howard's purple ability is kind of expensive. Costs 12. Once you get it out, it's so great. Look at the health pools on these guys. 63, 67,000, and 84,000 for Hulk. And this is just round 1 of 2. So that's what I said about the roster scaling. Extra move. It's really quite dramatic at this point in the Alliance event. But once we beat Cap, we'll finish and get our legendary token for doing the full progression. Let's get black going early if we can, and we'll talk about what Kitty brings to the table if you're not too sure. White drops yellow. And I think we're going to get some use out of Howard's blue also. It's a pretty good ability. Let me think. What do we want to do here? There's a multi-move combo. There's a 4-shot of yellow or blue. Let's just we'll lose this yellow one, but we've got a really high number of matches here. If we do this purple, we get purple, green, blue, red, and hopefully more. Oh, too bad about the black up there, but it's almost set up as an extra move. Okay, so we have Bill of Rights. It's a cost of 10 blue. We're not going to play it yet, but we will in a little bit. The description for Howard the Duck's abilities are pretty funny, but he converts up to 5 random enemy special tiles to basic tiles and stuns the target for 3 turns. That's going to be pretty helpful. I think we'll save that to use the stun against Red Hulk. And we also have practiced offense available to play. Kitty puts a countdown out for, it's a long duration countdown, and if any of our allies take damage from an enemy ability, she'll create attack tiles, and then, if there's enough, she'll start increasing the strength. Well, let's see, we have green and black to match. Let's get black going. Need one more black match, and then we can play here. Gosh, I always forget to watch that purple with Red Hulk. It's just a devastating ability to have played against you because all of your green goes away no matter how much you've built up. And they earn a bunch of green for themselves. Sunder. 14,000 damage from Ares Sunder. That is so crazy. When there's an enemy special on the board, Kitty plays her Circuit Breaker, which is awesome, and I'm already going to match away that countdown anyway. Ares takes damage when he plays Sunder, but earns it back when that counts down. He would earn back 5387. Good thing our repeater is fortified. Wow, Kitty is really injured here. We're going to need to work on getting our yellow for her protect tiles. And I should have had her red out there to deflect some of that damage and create attack tiles. This whole thing's going to start changing quite a bit right now. Let's start off with, let's play Howard the Duck's purple ability. Duck, Duck, Loose creates 5 invisibility tiles, and he remains invisible the whole time. Even one of them is out, and every turn he does damage of 711 for each Duck, Duck, Loose tile that's on the board. Every single turn. It's a really pretty good ability for a limited character that you can't get a lot of Howard the Duck. We're going to get our black ready to go, so we'll play yellow right after that. Here we go. Duck, Duck, Loose. 3,500 at the beginning of the turn. Awesome. All right. Let's see. We need to play Kitty's yellow first. We'll play Phase and Conquer so that it places protect tiles out on the board. And the reason I wanted to do that first is because now we're going to play Hailstorm, and it puts a bunch of attack tiles on the board. I didn't want to cover up, by chance, a lot of my yellow tiles and not have enough room for all 3 protect tiles. Does that make sense? So you got to think about that a little bit. And does the enemy team, he has 7 blue, so they might be able to get a stun played against us. I would rather have gotten Storm stunned instead of Kitty. Let's play. I think it's going to be safe. That'll be out if we take some random damage. We'll put Howard up front, but he's invisible, and it goes to Kitty. Okay. Kind of hoping we'd find a way to get Storm up front. Is his blue cost 8 now? That's right. I thought the ability cost was still 7, since that's what it was before they revised him. Got it. Kitty's red's in danger. Wow. When they match enough of our special tiles, the revision to Mr. Fantastic's yellow is they get an ability fired off for free every time they match a counting total up to 4 of my special tiles. So I need to get him out quickly so we can avoid other free abilities like that one. And we lose our red tile. Got it. We're gonna get Mr. Fantastic out of here. Okay, now we need to really get these attack tiles ramped up quickly. We're only taking 1 point of damage from their matches. That helps. Gaining a whole lot of blue. Might lose purple. That's a good way to lose purple. So we keep as many invisibility tiles on the board as possible. Let's start working on Red Hulk. I got 30 blue, incredibly. You want to stun him when you're going to do damage so that he doesn't destroy random tiles all over the place. And this is great. We're going to start building up this. What do we want to get here? We're still short on green, big time. Our damage is ramping up every turn for those attack tiles. Losing a couple as we go, so I should probably... Team damage of 1 point. I'm going to save my remaining shot of blue for if we have a spot where we need to remove enemy special tiles. We're going to lose more invisibility tiles pretty soon. Maybe I should have matched them. Alright, Red Hulk's out. That was a huge amount of health that we've avoided big damage from. Ares has his Sunder ready to play again on yellow, so unfortunately I do need to spend our stun once again to keep that from happening. And we'll take 3 turns to build up the strength of more attack tiles. That's good. We have a whole nother round after this, don't forget. I think to lose an invisibility tile, but pretty tough team here. With all that blue, they can play a stun and damage. So if they're going to give us damage... Boy, I wish I had a match available for Storm, since she has a lot more health than Kitty. What do we do? Kitty's gonna take a hit here. I hope our attack tiles are built up pretty well. So they have 7 blue, but they decided not to play Black Suit Spider-Man's blue ability, which is a stun plus damage. We have green ready to play, but it's a little bit dangerous now with Storm with her lightning strike, since it destroys random tiles, which could include your own special tiles. Like those protect tiles are doing a lot of work. They're keeping me safe from almost 8,000 damage. And there's not much going on with green, so let's take this moment to play. We'll play the Quack Fu 1-2, which destroys all green tiles on the board and does damage for them, but that's just really going to just so that we can get a shuffle of tiles on the board a little bit. Not very real damaging. But I think that was probably the better play to keep from losing a lot of important tiles on the board. Yeah, good. That only did 1 point of damage. That's probably the best thing we could have done. I don't think Black Widow is much of a threat, so let's start taking on Surfer here. His red can be pretty painful, and here we're about to feel the effects of it. Put on more projectiles. And we have our stun available, but guess what? Silver Surfer has a passive, and he is not able to be stunned. So... yeah, we're just going to have to keep hitting him. One more turn will do it. Black Widow has enough purple to play her ability. She probably won't get much out of that, but adding random green to the board. Yeah, let's go ahead and stun her then, just so she doesn't find a way to get a bunch of green to add up to her sniper rifle. Surfer's out. We're going to barely make it through this match, I think. Got him. It's been fun with Howard doing that constant damage every turn, and now our attack tiles are doing incredible damage. This is going to do it. Got through with 6,000 health left on Kitty. That's great. So that's pretty good points. We're getting close to our goal here. Let's take on the boss version of Iron Man. And you can use any kind of team you want. A bunch of 4 stars and 3 stars are boosted because they are all of the team cap characters. And of course you have your normal characters. They're not necessarily boosted to use with higher health pools. So I was thinking what we might do. I'd like the opportunity to play a boosted blade for sure. And how about he'll feature red and green. Black and purple. Purple might not do much, but I kind of want to show you Elektra's black ability in a good form, and we'll raise up her purple in case we use it. I like Elektra's red, but we'll use Blade's red, or make use of his passive, I guess we should say. So we've got yellow, black, red, green. So purple and blue is who we're looking for abilities from right now. I think Ant-Man's an excellent choice for that. And blue might not be much, but this is going to be fun. Let's go. So Iron Man can be tricky. Your main goal for sure is to try to keep him away from yellow AP. He's got similar powers based on his 5-star version in the game, but the boss level version of Iron Man in Civil War has some more elements to winning Team Red and Girl Friday Blue, which can be pretty tough. But House Party Protocol is awful. If he gets it off, he has a couple of his, basically his drones that are Iron Man suit drones, basically, and they protect him by moving up in front to take all of your damage. So we want to keep him away from yellow for sure. Starting with an extra move is great. Not going to get much out of that critical tile because I just want to match almost every single yellow match available. Ouch. Blade will add a strike tile every time there is a certain number of red on the board. If there's over 9, he should be adding that. That's awesome. We do want to probably build up a little bit of red since Iron Man's going to be going for it himself. And if we have a lot of red, the other side of Blade's ability is amazing. Okay. Trying to get some black here. Oops, that was bad. That's a lot of yellow to give him. Black match 4 on the bottom. I want to take red and black up here. We'll let him have it. I guess we can take it. So, there's a yellow match on the board, I know. He'll probably take it here. Yep. 7 yellow. We got to keep him away from one more yellow match. Or one more yellow even from a line break. Okay. So we are ready to play some abilities. What I think we'll do here is... Electra only steps in front with black. I was thinking she tanked purple on this team, but Ant-Man's purple is a little bit stronger than hers, apparently. And we have black strike tiles on the board. Yeah, it's not a good time to play Electra's black. We do have 7 red. So when you have 7 red, you can play Tools of the Trade for team damage, which is great, of course. But 7 or more red on hand, you also heal Blade for 7,300. Let's do it. Nice. I was going to save that in case Iron Man got his drones out, but we're looking pretty good so far. We'll find a way to get a really lucky yellow match against us, I'm sure. Looks like we're going to lose some strike tiles, so here we go. Let's play Shadow Step from Electra. Yep, that's unfortunate. There's so many trap tiles that are going to be matched away. Instead of the match 4, let's just do this match 3. We keep a strike and we keep a couple of the Shadow Steps. Now look at this. Every time he injures Electra, she's hitting him back with damage, and we're already got this guy down to 1100. Just wanted to play that Ant-Man blue in case we find a way to get more blue somewhere. He's got a big punch. And let's play Ants, Ants, Ants. This is a good ability because it always plays the countdowns on red, and then of course when they resolve, there's less red on the board for the enemy to get against you. I do want to get one more red match for Blade. We got to keep yellow for ourselves here. And the Ants, too strong. Take him out. Hey, that worked pretty well. Look at this. We made it to the final progression with over 61,000 points there for that finish. And we do get our special legendary token. And we have a couple of them from the full Alliance progress. We've already got it there. And I got my other one from the other side on Team Iron Man against Cap. So we have some legendary tokens to pull when we do our token run. Let's do a side node and then a fight against Team Cap, and then we'll do our tokens. And by the way, guys, if you didn't know this, if you fight to take a quick look here, we fought the top node, the top pin on Team Cap against the against the Iron Man side of things. If you go over back to this side, check it out. That top pin would also be reflected on the other side of the teams, right? So if you fight the boss because the side nodes are locked, it can unlock that same node on the other side of the other team. So we'll see that in a second. Let's go ahead and play. Which one did I want to play here? Panther, Hulkbuster, Sentry. You know what? We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight team. Yeah, we're gonna fight the boss captain. But let's jump into this match. This will be a fun one to show you. Just because I have another gimmick play here. Oh yeah, let's do it like this. We'll 5-star Captain Marvel, and for some reason they plug in 2-star Human Torch, but you can go down and get to your 3-star Human Torch. I went past him. There we go. Since it's any Human Torch can be played, and this is the team we're going to run. This should be kind of fun. We'll boost some of that, and we might as well boost green and black because I took so long on the other matches. Let's move this through pretty quickly. All right. So here is the thing with this team, and I hope I can show you what makes it so amazing. Human Torch has a green ability that creates a repeater tile that does damage for every green AP you have. Once that gets going, and this is another, you know, Okoye amazing team that takes advantage of anyone's damage, but wait till you see this. It's really pretty cool. Okay, so Captain Marvel has this Event Horizon 3-turn repeater tile. Every 3 turns, she earns you 3 green AP automatically when that's on the board. Awesome, right? Let's get another green match here, and then we'll be able to start our crazy damage from Human Torch's Flame Jet. The repeater tile does 5888 damage for every green AP that the team has, up to a maximum, but only consumes 1 green AP each turn. We're up to 11. There we go. We got a low spot on the board for that repeater tile. This is going to be fantastic. We only have 3 team up. Let's get up to 6. Okoye adds damage to this Flame Jet. Now look at this. 12,000 damage right away. Let's get... big amount of yellow there. Okay, another Flame Jet. This will be a little bit lower, but need to get... we could probably take out that Event Horizon tile. I really don't want to lose this Flame Jet. What do we do? Yeah, let's get green in case we have to replace it here if they match that away. Damage 17,000. Okoye could misalign that green. Not quite. We take yellow, another big Flame Jet, and it's 27,000 or more. Incredible. I'm pretty sure Phoenix is going to match that green. She goes for green, red, and purple. There's nothing else to do. So I'm going to match it away myself just to get more green. And then we can start it again. Hopefully in a safe location. Oh my goodness. Extra move in white. Flame Jet back out there. We have 9, it costs 5, so we have 4 green left over. 22 team up, though, is going to add so much damage to this. Let's see, how can we line up a team up match? Probably don't need to worry about that too much. Flame Jet down over 32k. From a 3 stars repeater tile. That's what I had to show you guys. I played that earlier and was just amazed what that thing can get up to. And let's move back over. And so we unlocked the boss fight again, right? But we can jump over to this side, and the boss is unlocked on this side as well. So it's kind of a parallel of which nodes you can unlock to play. So we'll take on Cap here, and I think we'll play just a 5-star team to speed things up quite a bit, and should be able to get a bunch out of this. Let's play these guys. Awesome. I don't think we need to... let's just keep a black and green boost on for fun. So like we touched on in my previous video, Cap is probably more difficult to avoid bringing in his friends, right? He creates 2 fortified countdowns, and even if you found a way to match away, destroy both of those fortified countdowns, if you did both, he would just replace them and go again. So you really do want to try to match away one of them, if possible. I don't think we have a real shot at getting one of them removed at all, if definitely not both. But this team's going to end up doing quite a bit of damage, especially if we can get Panther's Black out here before we do anything else. Peter Parker's green is awesome, and you already probably know I'm a fan of 5-star Iron Man. His blue is super fun. So we have our black ability to play it for Panther. One turn, Cap is going to bring in his allies, and it looks like it's going to be... Okay, so it could be any of them randomly. Let's get green. So Hawkeye and Sam Wilson came in to help. Here's what we're going to do. Yeah, let's get our blue. I was gonna focus on something else here, but this is gonna pretty much end the match already. I was gonna play Iron Man's blue and focus on him against Cap, but this is fine. Let's play Stick Around. It increases the number of web tiles on the board. Now there's 5. Since there's almost always 2, let's play Panther's Prey. It's a 5-turn black countdown tile that deals an extra 5860 damage on any damaging thing you do to the character that you play this on. Well, of course we're going to play it on Cap, since he's the most dangerous. And now, watch this. We're going to play Arachnid Agility, which is 6392 damage to a random enemy, but also 6392 for up to 5 total hits for the web tiles you have on here. So we're going to get 5 hits out of this, and anything that hits Cap is going to be added to Panther's Prey that's already 5860 damage. Let's go now. And then the other 2 guys will take hits as well. Complete knockout blow of the enemy. What a great job from that Team Iron Man against a boss level Captain America. I don't think that could have worked any better. All 5 of those hits were a knockout blow to the 3 enemies. What a way to finish it. We are done with Civil War. Hopefully you guys got a good run with your alliance and got as far as you can get for the rewards. Let's jump in and do our tokens. And we are going to try to get in a little bit of PvP, maybe 1 or 2 matches depending on how things go. Webbed Wonder is the story mode event that starts tonight, after the Civil War basically ends for you. We've just got a discounted draw, just a 2-star. We've been getting a lot more of those 2-stars lately from the discounted draws, it feels like. The Taco Vault Suite has reset, yesterday. That's why we played the Crash of the Titans. And here's the one I usually pull tokens from. It's got the newer 3 stars: Hawkeye, Star-Lord, Elektra, Gambit, and Angel. But we have a couple days left in this cycle to pull those 59 tokens. We'll get 3 more per day, and I think I might pull all of those, maybe up to about 70 some in another video. We won't do it today. Alright, Team Iron Man, our final token from the event. Final draw, I mean. 3-star, Loki. That's not bad. Didn't get anything from the front panel here, but only 8 tokens drawn out of there. Pepper Pots, I think we're done with this as well. We nailed that legendary token in the previous video. That was awesome. Token on Team Cap. Just a Hawkeye, but we've got the daily. And just another 2-star. But we have a lot more tokens to go through. Wakanda Forever was the 4-star Black Panther event. We've got 3 remaining tokens. Gold, 3-star Doom, and a bonus hero. Do you know who it is now? I changed it. I just chose Doc Ock. I'm trying to move characters up that are close to a legendary token in their rewards line. Okay, just a couple more. Made Man is the PvP event with Vision featured, and I am a big fan of Vision on the 3-star tier. He fights differently among 4 stars and 5 stars, so we can cover that soon. Rescue Me is the vault where we up to 4 more draws. We did 1 already, and we will finish our tokens off with those 4 here next. Let's go down a couple more elites. And check it out, we've got 29 heroic tokens. A lot of that came from champing 2-star characters with 50 covers saved on each. It gives you a lot of heroics when you do that. And we got our 10-pack, our 10x pull from making the 4,000 point level in PvP. You should really try to go for that if you can get that far. But we'll save that 10-pack for another video. We'll do these 29 heroics. Hopefully a 4-star in this run somewhere. Think about who you would guess it could be. We'll see who's right. We got it already. That's the 4-star. Way to go, viewer luck. Who do we think? I'm thinking somebody like Wiccan, maybe? I don't know. End of the alphabet letter. Jubilee. Nope, I couldn't have been more far off, but that's a good hit. I'll take it. Quicksilver. Nice 3-star hit. We have enough tokens to get another 4-star here, I think, by the odds. Depends, of course. Doctor Strange and a bonus. Bullseye, nice hit. 16 tokens remaining, and I was just gonna say a 1 in 16 odds of a 4-star, and we got it again. 3, 2, 1. Mockingbird, nice. Iron Man plus a bonus. Well, for running a little bit behind in the other vaults, I think we're catching up on luck big time in the heroics here. Punisher, 3-star result. And we get it again. We did it again. Another 4-star. Man, I hope this luck goes right on through to you guys. Let's go. Peggy Carter. Nice 4-star hit. Amazing. And I have a number of rewards to add in from the last couple of days. I didn't do all my tokens, but a few here and there. 3-star Hulk. Another 4-star. I didn't even expect it, so I hit it too quickly. Sorry for the 0 delay, but a 4-star Yondu. Running way too well on the heroics. Fully expect my next block of heroic tokens to not have any 4s in it. Another Doc Ock. Natural draw, I call it. And we get the daily deal for a 2-star, and we are not done with tokens. We're up to 27 latest legends, saving those up for quite a while. God Emperor Doom moves out in about 2 weeks from tomorrow to make room for Rescue, the new 5-star character. We have 4 tries to go for her here, and well, we'll see how things go. There's a chance we could do more draws, but probably not today. But 4 legendary shots to try to get a 5-star. 1 in 7 odds means we have maybe a 50-50 chance at getting a 5-star from these 4 tokens. We'll see. Probably 4 stars in a row. But if you guys are ready with that viewer luck, let's get it going. What else would you expect for Rick's stupid crazy luck? We got the 5-star already. It's guaranteed to be Rescue or Daredevil or Iron Man Model 46. This is absurdly awesome. 5, 4. Who do you think it's going to be? 3, 2, 1. We got the brand new Rescue on our first draw. We actually pulled from one token already, so this is try number 2. But that is nuts. We got Pepper Potts, red ability, do or die. Amazing. We'll cover that ability here in just a second, but it is a good one. Her other abilities have mixed reviews, but red is definitely quite amazing. Pull number 3, technically, from this vault. It's a 4. Iceman, not bad. Quake, and our last token is another 5. Wow, this is great. I'm really looking forward to a level or 2 in Daredevil over the near term, if possible. Of course, would love another Rescue, or it could be Iron Man, who I'm trying to build up over other characters in levels. So this is just incredible luck, guys. I appreciate you coming along. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Iron Man's yellow ability. Claim it. Wow. So we ran really good here. We got a cover on Rescue already. I'm going to need to decide over the next day and a half if we're going to do more draws from this vault from command points. I'm trying to save up command points to work on potentially other characters, and it's going to take a little bit of calculations, but now that we have her one cover, we can play the 5-star essential nodes in PvE without having to worry about missing them. So let's go to our, first of all, I need to check our time. I'm going way over here. 19 minutes remaining. Well, and I don't even think I have that long myself to get through it. We have a lot of rewards. Let's see how far we can go. Not much in 2 stars, I don't think. Storm was getting up there. Let's add those quickly. Breaks into the 130s. That's good. Nothing else to worry about. 3 days on Human Torch. I'll champ him soon. Let's go to the 3 stars. Doc Ock plus the bonuses for him sends him into the 250s again. That's what I want. And at 257, he will earn a legendary token. So that's why I'm rushing him forward. Hulk, 452. Need some black on him. Punisher and Iron Man moving up nicely. Bullseye gets the 4-star Kingpin. Now we've got a lot of 4 stars to add in after these 3s. Doctor Strange and Quicksilver move up a notch. Doom is in the 250s. Great. Loki hits the legendary token for max champing out at level 266. Oh man, that's great. I'm going to have to rebuild Loki soon for another duplicate. Got a lot of Scarlet Witch from event rewards. 192 now again. 3-star Hawkeye. Bunch of Vision. $246. That'll make his duplicate stronger if I need to play him in PvP. Thor. 3-star Spidey. I had him as my bonus hero, but we got him so close to maxing out again. Get the Miles Morales, and he can hang at 265 till we get a random natural draw to max him out again. Angel, Iron Fist, Thanos. His versus event is coming up after Vision, so it's nice to build up another duplicate. Sentry moving up. Patch Wolverine. And Rocket and Groot, I think, is the last one we have a cover for in the rewards here. And got a couple more guys I need to work on here soon. 4 stars. 22 4-star covers to add in. Wow. Miles. 307. Kingpin 305. Eventually he will earn 5-star Daredevil covers. Rumors pretty much confirmed we're going to get a 4-star to 5-star feeder update on champion rewards real soon. Probably this coming week, I think, since the endgame celebration is wrapping up. Quake is nearing 330. Iceman. Yondu with the big ISO 8 rewards. I don't need as much ISO 8 as I used to now. Believe it or not, you'll get there too. 5-star command points. Or if you're there already, that's great. Peggy and Mockingbird. Oh, Jubilee, look at this. One more level, she will earn a Phoenix cover from the 5-star. Cloak and Dagger. Couple covers there, 7 CP. And again, 22,000 health now for a character team that has really good healing. I love that opportunity. Winter Soldier. 3 covers from the Alliance Progress, and he needs one more level for a legendary token at 310. Wiccan gets there at 290. Nice. Hulkbuster. Big health, more command points. Thank you, sir. Deadpool. 3 of these, you know what that means. Legendary token at 340. I would love for him to become a feeder for 5-star covers. That way we will have earned one at 280, 300, 320, and 340. It could be Cable, or maybe someday they'll have a 5-star Deadpool. Who knows? Black Panther hits 331. Or other X-Men or X-Force 5 stars that they could create would also be a good idea for Deadpool. Alright, we are done with the 4 stars, but we do have 5 stars. This will be a big champion level reward for Iron Man Mark 46, 250 hero points. He hits 53,000 health, and the next level is a good one. Very cool, but here's the big deal. We have Rescue to Recruit. Real quick, I have an extra Captain America, I think, that I need to just sell out to earn a roster slot. Yes, I do. Max Champ Cap, let him go. Roster slot now available for Rescue to be recruited. And that is it. We have her on the roster. She looks like she could be pretty good against specific teams. Hopefully pretty good overall. And just real quickly, trying to speed things up a little toward the end here, but we did get her Do or Die ability, and it's really pretty neat. So Rescue charges into the front lines, blasting back enemy forces with twin repulsor beams. Rescue fires off 2 separate blasts. At this low level it's only 710 each, but that'll increase as we get more covers. 2 separate blasts. And then if you have 3 or more friendly strike, attack, or projectiles, she fires a separate blast for a 3rd shot of worth 516. So at high levels at higher levels, once we get there, it'll do 2 separate shots of 1323, and then a 3rd shot if you can for 710. And of course, this can stack up big time when she is a champion level character. So she is affiliated with Heroes and Avengers. You can read the bio there if you want. And if we get the blue and yellow abilities, this is what they do. For a cost of 9 blue AP, all systems go. Pepper Potts takes flight to intercept an enemy missile and hack its navigational systems. Rescue deals 16 for 161 damage, which is really low, but the most important thing is she steals an enemy strike attack or projectile. If there's non-red enemy strike attack or projectiles on the board after this power is fired, convert them to red. So even though this power doesn't do much for damage at all, abilities that steal or destroy or remove enemy special tiles very rarely do a lot of damage, and that's what this should be compared to. No, but think about this. Even at one cover, it'll steal one enemy special, but will convert all remaining enemy specials to red, which could cause automatic red matches for your team. So even at cover level 1, this could be a useful ability. At higher levels, she'll steal 3. At whatever value they are, she steals them for your team, which could be really good against Kitty and Rock in a group, by the way. And then the same thing where she will convert remaining after 3 to red. Okay, your shield, this looks pretty neat. Rescue stands her ground between danger and the helpless, your ally, your savior, and your shield. Rescue converts all friendly strike attack and projectiles, or strike and attack tiles into projectiles, then improves their strength by 65. So again, this could be helpful even at cover level 1, and it gets even better as you gain more levels in the ability. If there are no friendly strike or attack tiles on the board, she creates 2 strength 65 projectiles. The passive side is what I'm pretty interested in. At the start of the turn, if there are 2 or more friendly projectiles on the board, she heals with burst health, so it doesn't continue through to the next match, but it's a temporary health of 194. So as this goes up, that can be quite substantial, and the healing goes up a lot, and at cover level 5, she creates more projectiles at a higher strength. Okay, so I think she's going to be good for 3 and 4 star rosters if you get a cover or 2, so let me know if you do. We got super lucky, and we'll need to decide if we're going to draw more from that store before it's gone. Okay, so let's take a quick look here. Just a few minutes remaining on the video, and I'm personally running out of time. Since I always go long, it seems like I do. Let's take on a quick fight in the Vision PvP. And we'll play with a 4-star team that I thought was kind of fun. I've played them plenty of times before. They have good abilities, or at least colors of their abilities, that sync well with each other. Iron Fist and Coulson from the 4-star group. Let's do ourselves a little bit of a favor by boosting black and green. And yeah, you know what? Let's just boost purple since I need to save time. We get blue for it, and let's go. This is a 4-star team that can take over 5-star teams pretty well once you get them leveled up. Vision has the only red ability on the team that we put together, and it can do multiple things depending on what other ability you play from Vision to do that. I prefer to play Vision's blue and then his red because it creates a team damage component. If you play Vision's yellow, he will reduce damage that he takes and then can do a pretty cool ability with his red that removes enemy special tiles and does a bunch of damage for the 2 that he removes. Separately, if you just play Vision's red without his blue or yellow out, he will just destroy a plus shape area of the board, and you can get some cascades from that, and it does pretty good damage as well. So it's fun to think about which way you will want to play his abilities. In this case, I think we will play his blue and red combo. We're getting a whole lot of purple. This is going to pay off after a bit in this match. Alright, this is so great. Look at that. Extra move. So let's do this. In case some red tiles fall, let's play Vision's Heavy Density. Whenever you play any ability at all, Coulson puts out a super secret tech countdown, which does a little bit of damage, but it also, anytime any countdown resolves, Coulson earns your team random AP. So playing Coulson with team members that have cheap, inexpensive abilities can be Awesome. All right, so we're working on Thor first. Extra move. There's a match 4 in green with a critical tile, but here's what we're going to do. Let's play. Best laid plans. Boy, we have a lot of purple. Let's swap a tile that makes this an extra move instead of just a match 4. If we put a green tile here, let's see. I probably want to be really careful how we do this. Yeah, I better put the green tile here just to make sure that this extra move works out. So we're going to swap green and purple. We need a green to come in and a purple to go out. So this is probably a good green to move since the tiles will become charged before the swap happens. Now there's a purple alignment there with a charged tile. Let's hit Thor with a big shot of green. Cool. Okay. He's down to 37,000 health. That's where we want to leave him. Let's move over to Vision. Let's see. Yeah, let's play Call of the Cavalry. It's a bunch of countdowns from Phil that have various positive effects. And I want to get black. I think this is... Maybe I should have waited on Coulson's yellow ability, because I could have made a swap for a black match 4, but that's okay. Let's just get some team up here. When you have over 6 team up, Coulson will reduce your countdowns instead of waiting their entire duration. That can be really helpful. All right. Let's hit Vision with a shot from Crowd Control. Costs 8 and does really good damage, and then it gains 4 black for your team if there's more than 1 enemy remaining. And Super Secret Tech. We're going to lose some of Coulson's countdowns, but I just can't help it. Let's do this swap for blue for an extra move. We'll do the blue there. And you'll see why here in a second. Where's a blue that a black tile would fit in its place pretty well? Probably there. Damage on the swap, plus an extra move where the critical tile is going to hit these red tiles really well. Big time. Player density since we lost that countdown, and now the enemy Vision has 9,800 health. He's in a perfect spot. Let's move over to Okoye, and I want to make a black match available. I guess I don't see where we're going to get it. Let's wait 1 turn for our countdowns to resolve. Oh, look at this. We're going to get an extra move from that countdown. That's crazy. This team is really pretty good if you run lucky enough, and obviously, what else would Rick run? This thing's almost over, so we're going to lay everything out. Let's hit Okoye with another Crowd Control, earn some black. We have our black. Let's go ahead and knock Thor out with Like Unto Iron. It does a huge amount of damage, 39,000 plus. If we had any Protect tiles, they would be converted to Strike tiles. With that, we can play Heavy Strike. It's a team damage from Vision of 6682. Plus the heavy density component added to it, by the way, so it's over 10 grand. We knocked Vision out, and we're not done. Do a swap. Green out for black. Doesn't matter what it's going to be. Put another extra move together. And this thing is just about over. Right here. Everything all these countdowns are expiring. I thought we were going to have one more move. Here we go. That takes a long time to play, but the total number of turns was very low and efficient for the win. So I think we have time for one more match. We might be out of time. That's going to do it, guys. I wanted to get up to another match or two in this Vision event, but we'll have to leave it there. I'll get more PvP in the next event for sure. Let me know how you're having fun in Vision, and then Thanos opens tonight, so that's going to be another fun one. If you want to hang on for my next video, we will be championing a 5-star character. Some of you know who it is. If you haven't watched my previous videos, please do, and you will see who that's going to be. We'll get into a lot of PvP action in the Shield Simulator, and let me know what 4-star and 5-star characters you want to see in action there. Leave it in the comments below. I will get them into action and explain a lot about their abilities and synergies with other characters. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did a great job with your alliances in the Civil War event. Let me know how it went for you, and I'll have to run now, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much.